I can whichever way you like.
Oh, I want them to see me.
Good, very good.
How was your weekend?
How was yours?
Good.
You were
Busy.
It's getting there. A lot of looky-loos, but there are some
Yeah.
interested. Not a lot of locals, but locals are used to taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
So once they realize that
That
there's availability or a last minute thing, then they'll,
Yeah.
like, I guess Joanne and the baker boy, I guess they had teenagers or something. They ate them out of house and home, so they came down to get fruit and things, or they were gonna have to take a trip.
Oh wow.
So it's a good little thing for some people.
Good.
I sent it on the horse feed page so that they know
Nice.
about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're always looking for a place to stop on the way up. And a
Oh,
couple of them
yeah,
did,
they're
I
even-
guess.
They're even more remote.
And a couple of them said, oh, it's so cute. I'm like,
Yeah, it just helps out. I mean,
It does.
and there's a lot of people who can't make the $100 trip to town.
Yeah.
right, or more now.
Because by the time you get down there and back, that's what it is now.
That's just the gas.
Are we live at the moment, Todd, with ears and such?
Yeah.
It's on. Chief Smith, can you hear us?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yep, we've got you.
Who?
Cornhole tournament went well.
Yeah.
Lots of people.
I had, I thought she said 40, but then at the end she told me 37 teams.
Yes, sir.
No injuries. They all had a great time.
I
Food was
was up
great.
there on the
Megan
Lincoln Ridge
catered it.
and was gonna stop in and say hello.
We still have 5
Six.
minutes.
I'm
Yeah.
hating this one. Looking up,
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of real quick.
I went up to Bill's for his birthday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good.
That's a nice little drive.
Yeah. Troy and Tammy and I went up, so
What's up?
brought over some ribs.
Yeah, it was
and
weird.
stuff.
I had very few reservations. I'm usually
Oh, I
full.
don't know.
And
I
then
think so.
Cindy had a family reunion thing, and so I talked to Mike up at the mill just a bit ago, and he said the worst weekend he's ever had. I go, well, that's because I had none, and hers were all family, so they did all the whole family thing, so they're not
Yeah.
going up there to visit and whatnot.
Huh.
I don't know. You can't predict what's.
There's a lot of people here. I mean,
They-
side by side.
And this is what I've been telling everybody. They're coming for the day. They're not going to stop coming.
that's it.
They just can't afford to stay overnight.
Yeah.
Because it's expensive for a family.
Oh yeah.
So the other reason why we decided to get married is, to reach the day traffic.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that's going to keep me alive. What was that?
Ooh, three-pointer.
Lou,
It was a three-pointer.
that was more than a three-pointer because it was a
A grenade ball.
and the parade was really good this year.
Didn't get a chance to do that.
Yeah, I was so excited to see when Ian came through with the truck and Logan was standing there and he goes,
Yeah.
"Get in!" She goes, "All right!" And she jumps in and the
Yeah,
kid
that
goes
was
to
bad.
the parade.
Huh?
Who they jumped in with?
Who what?
With Ian,
Yeah,
Kristen
he pulled over
Sager's
and Humphrey
son.
said, Logan, get in.
Yeah.
Logan said,
She was so
"Okay."
excited, yeah. She's like, "It's my homies."
Yeah, no, that was cool.
I seen the parade from behind the kitchen at the saloon. Said I watched the parade from behind the kitchen at the saloon.
You're working on the saloon too?
Oh, yeah.
Good, good, good. Good, good.
Where do you stay while you're up there?
Me?
Yeah.
At Bill Burke's cabin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He said that we could stay there if I went to his cabin and cleaned it up because there's just a bunch of mouse, you know.
He's in that meadow, yeah.
Yeah, so I went there, cleaned it up, make it look like a brand new house, and now we get to stay there.
Nice.
Good job.
Well done.
Working hard pays your way, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
I said I need my house clean.
Yeah. Come on, move on in.
Well, it usually starts to slow down in June anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's crickets for me in June and July usually.
Yeah.
What is it?
And Gene
But there is
Oh, yeah.
some kind of a wedding this weekend, and we're not exactly sure. Cindy called me and she says, do you have a wedding coming up? I'm like, no, but I'm full. I thought it was your wedding. She goes, I don't know what's going on, but
Don't spray too
they
much.
are having 100 people at dinner up at the mill on Saturday. So I'm not really sure if they're just getting married in the middle of the mountains. I have no idea. I've only talked to people who have, made reservations.
I'm just kidding.
And then I talked to a gal at the, I'm so bad with names, and especially if people are wearing sunglasses. I'll never remember their name. And she's got blonde hair, and she has a birthday this weekend. And they overskipped.
Karen Gray.
Seems to be working.
Yes, I know that because she has a birthday this weekend.
Okay, all right.
Her
So
sister.
that's what, thank you for that. Okay, so I guess unfortunately Cindy overbooked or something, so they were scrambling for her party. So there's two different things going on.
For the meeting.
Wonder if the board's having challenges.
And it's 11:59.
How's your day been, Tara?
Please, come in.
Busy.
Busy.
I processed
Merry Christmas.
an entire
That's for making
huge
coffee.
bag full of onions. Yeah, yeah, for my salsas, and
Goodness, that's more
I
than
kind
you
of been
deserve.
procrastinating, but they weren't as potent as could be.
Hi, Mr. Bill.
Well,
How are you,
What's
sir?
your name?
Good to see
that's
you.
Jack.
Well with you?
Hi, Jeff.
Doing good. Jack.
There's one season agenda item behind that.
Hold on, Bill.
Can I grab that?
How you doing? Good, good to see you.
Back off the table.
Okay. What's going on, stranger?
I think you're right, Noah. I'm gonna get back there behind Kurt, you see, because I know I'll be safe. Him and Lewis will take care of the oxygen.
Oh, we just got our first picture today. 5 weeks now. Yeah, so I told him.
He's English lab
Besides the
and
fact that
Australian
it's
Shepherd.
secrets, it's easier just to say.
That's where those eyes come from.
Super, super smart.
Doctor, we're not together, we're not together, we're
How you doing?
People don't talk.
You're gonna take
Talk shit on
Yeah.
Chris.
That's
If that's
Cabin
what
number did you own in Horsty?
Is what?
What cabin number did you own in Horsty?
Number 12.
Okay, we met the people who just bought number 21.
Yeah, I met them too this weekend.
His first
Their
name's
names-
James, he's a carpenter in
Yeah.
Phoenix.
They were having fun.
Yeah,
Very
very,
good
yeah,
job.
she doesn't like it when the road gets real rough, so
Oh, she should.
they had heard that the road was
Yeah.
nice, so they were up, and they came up to the town.
That's
Oh,
it.
nobody knows. Mine nice on the road as
It's
well.
hobby. Nice.
Well,
I got some.
That's animals in cabin, yeah.
Who-
You better
who
have some
owns,
because that was like the
Ford
potato capital of the depression
that's
days up
off
there.
Great Color?
Grab it.
He was in the parade.
It's easy.
Never heard of it, no. I usually see what goes
Sure.
on.
Well,
It's not.
two sets of people stopped by at Lorenzo's.
Here we go.
And both of them were complaining about a 60-mile-an-hour drive down the mountain.
He's not good, but we love.
If I ever get a tractor, we're gonna have a hell of a garden.
Scott, you're on mute if you're trying to talk.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you.
Here.
Just in case Dave's trying to log on here. If we don't get on, we can do this.
This feels like a Star Trek episode where you're facing the aliens back
I can only do that. I can't do it this hand. I can only do this hand one. Working.
Oh. Sorry. No, what the hell?
If you guys are in the same room on two different computers, one of you is going to have to turn off your sound and your mic and your microphone.
Yeah, as soon as it gets on, I'll get off, or vice versa.
Got it.
What are we waiting for? So it says, we'll let people know in the meeting that you're waiting, so does somebody have to approve us?
Yes,
Not me, obviously, but.
probably Chief Smith.
Yeah, Chief, you there?
Yeah, so he's been invited like 17 times. So all he's got to do is click on the link I keep sending him. If he's somewhere else and he's like in a meeting and nobody else is there, he's in the wrong spot. Because we're all here.
Good morning, Mrs. Larson.
Good morning. Where's the board? It's somewhere in the. There. Why aren't they here? Why isn't the board here?
They're showing up via Teams today, or Zoom, or whatever.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
So Chief, so it keeps coming up and it says, we've let the people in the meeting know that you're waiting. But we can hear you fine with my phone. You want to just go ahead and do this, Dave? I mean, it's good. You don't have to see our smiling faces. You try one more time. You didn't try one more.
Where's you want me to turn the camera off or what?
No.
No.
Let's see if I can invite him. But he's not on this.
This is our last try. And what to do with this? Ask her, Dave. Let's just continue with this. Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Wait, something might be coming first.
Oh, yeah. Woo-hoo.
Yep, there you go.
Anybody want a water?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Did you drink?
Anybody else? Water?
No, thank you.
Can you hear us?
Yep, we can hear you, Dave.
What do you do? Is Dave on?
Dave Norman is not on.
I'm getting any volume though.
Dave, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
He can hear us. He's gonna unmute his.
Should be able to.
Can you hear me now?
Still can hear now.
You send it to Norman?
You see the chat over there? Can you hear us yet, Dave?
I think silence.
Can anyone hear us?
We can hear you.
We have a volume.
Perfect shot.
Too many obstacles in that.
The ball too. Thought you were.
It was the aliens.
Can you call anyone?
Yes.
Does anybody have Dave's number? Can you text him? Turn up your speakers.
Dave Direct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He'd love to hear from me.
There you go.
Chief, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Chief, I'm not sure he's got his speakers turned up. Because it doesn't seem like he can hear anybody.
I can try sign
I don't know.
He won't answer it for me.
It's probably in the garage.
You get right.
Can you hear us?
Piece of notepaper.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Might as well turn that off.
Because they have two things going on.
Scott, mute.
My mic?
Mute your mic, Scott.
We did it differently. It's easier when you do cell phone to cell phone. You can hear.
We can't hear you now. There we go.
Chief, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys.
Yes. Can you hear us?
I've sent Dave Norman an invite.
Alright,
to
this should be
email
fast
his
anyways.
So,
I'll call the meeting to order, Crown King Fire District at 12:10, May 28th. Roll call, David Dry, here. Scott back here. Mr. Norman is missing.
I sent, Mr. Norman an email
Send
or invite.
I think Dave Norman's gonna bail. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, Scott, did you review the minutes? I did. And I'll make a motion to approve. Yeah, so Suzanne, if you're on, and Scott made a motion to approve the minutes and the reconciliations. I second it. Fire chief's report.
Alrighty, so 5 calls last month, and obviously the biggest one of note was the Towers fire. Great work by everybody involved, not only the Crown King guys, but the Prescott National Forest, Arizona State Land, and Walker Fire. Everybody jumped on it. We had aircraft up in the air in minutes, and they were able to do quite a good job with aircraft, and then able to just put in some Prescott National Forest folks in there to babysit it and make sure it was out. The mechanics went down, looked at the surplus truck. Hey, can Scott or Dave, can you mute? You might should. Thank you. The mechanics went down to look at the surplus truck. They don't think it's the transmission. They think it's just got some oil seal problems, and they're gonna take it and take a look at it and see if they can get a better estimate to fix it for that spare Type 3 truck, which would be great to be able to put up the mountain and have a second truck up there. Because wildland season is off and running, so we've had all of our guys that have been supporting Arizona state land efforts, just as they came to support Crown King. We have been supporting them. So Crown King had a couple guys off the mountain helping in a fire in Scottsdale, the Wildcat fire. They just got released and they're now home, but they did go out there and help with that. The UTV is just about done. It's being stickered and should be there hopefully within the week. Looks pretty cool. Everything's done. It's all, like I said, the last thing to do is just get the stickers on it. It's all painted and looks nice. We have put in for some grants. So you guys know from before, we just haven't heard back yet. We've done the Assistance to Firefighters grant. We've also, for equipment, we've also done a SAFER grant. And that is for personnel, for 2 personnel to be paid for by the feds if they do it. We put in for the Senator's office for the congressionally directed spending for a new water tender, and we'll see where that goes. Water tender to Type 6, and then the Firehouse Subs grant opened up today, and we'll be putting in for some more turnout gear with that grant. The guys have been going out doing some chipping work. We've been trying to knock down some of those piles that are out there. When the weather gets better after fire season, we'll burn a bunch more of them. And we're still working on getting the air curtain incinerator up there so we can really kind of put a dent in those piles with that once we get it. So the state's still sitting on them. They still have both of them. They don't know how to use them. We're trying to get permission from the state office to take one of them off their hands. But that'll be it. So that's about all I got.
Unmute.
You guys are still muted.
Which one you want me to? You good? I'm muted.
Scott, turn down your speaker. That's all you need to do.
Okay, I'm gonna skip around a little. I'll go to preliminary budget, Chief. I can't hear him, so.
Hang on.
I'm sorry about that. I muted again. So if you guys look, the budget is fairly similar to last year, almost identical. Crown King actually took a 3% reduction in valuation. Lucky Crown King, they were the only community in Yavapai County to go down in valuation over the last year. Everybody else went up by about 10%, and Crown King went down by 3%. So the budget remains almost identical to what it was last year. I think it comes in at $3.30 per 100. And so that's actually less than it was last year. Last year it was like $3.40. So it came down 10 cents, at least on the, on the fire district side of the building. So that's kind of where we stand right now. And of course, built into that, it's the total budget is about $660,000-ish. And of that, a couple $100,000 is grants if we get them. We spend it. If we don't get it, we don't spend it, type thing. And then also built in there some wildland revenue, right? So we kept it really conservative on the wildland revenue. It's far below what we've actually brought in the last 2 years, but you never can tell how much will go out. So we want to be really conservative and really safe with that. And that's kind of where we're at.
Okay, I personally would like to have a budget meeting. I think we could set something out like that, like we did last year down in there. I think it's going to be more conducive for us to leave our or reduce our tax our tax rate down to the same as what mayor's is.
It's actually right now.
We move forward with the consolidation by then. I just spoke to Bill Whitaker this morning.
things are moving along with that. So that'd be a lot easier if our tax rates are the same. I know it's probably only a 5 or 10 cents, but at least it'd be the same. So we could set up a meeting to have down there, to all get together on that and post it. Dave, can you hear me?
No, probably not.
Hey, Dave, Scott, hello.
We can hear you.
I know you guys can. I don't think Dave and Scott can.
Two idiots.
I don't know how to do sign language. No. Can't hear you.
We can't hear you guys.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
There we go. Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay, so I was trying to interrupt Dave when he was talking. The Crown King tax rate is actually 2 cents lower than mayor's tax rate. So that's where it's at right now. And so yes, we do have to adopt a final budget and have to do that. June meeting is usually when that happens. So if we can get that done and get that over to the county so they can adopt their budget by August. So anyway, that's where that's at. It's all ready to go. The tentative budget was given to the county so they could figure the FDAT tax about a week ago, because it was due a week ago. But that didn't require any board action. That was just to let them know that, hey, we're looking at a budget in this range and it doesn't commit the district to anything. It's just to make sure there's enough FDAT money countywide to give everybody the money they think they're gonna get. So anyway, and it doesn't look like there's gonna be a problem from the county side. So otherwise we're all good, but yes, next month would be the perfect time to adopt a budget.
Right, so what's your next week look like, Chief? Do you think we could all do it next week sometime?
I will let you know. I know I'm teaching one day and we got some stuff going on, but let me look. But I mean, it doesn't have to be adopted like next week, but yeah, I'll let you know.
Sooner the better, though. You know?
Okay, right. I guess we'll just use this.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I just thought it'd be easier if our tax rate was the same as mayor's. I'll call up for resolution number 202401. That's the call for election. Since we have 2 board members up for election at this next election, we need to pass a resolution, a formal call to election for 2 fire board members at the next general election, and to designate that the fire district precincts and polling places shall coincide with those precincts and polling places of the Yavapai County, which are within the boundaries of the county fire district. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'll have to make a motion. I'm pretty sure the school is a polling place, I think,
No.
but we'll have to check into that. But anyways, Suzanne Scott made a motion to pass resolution 2024-01. I seconded it. All in favor? Okay. Chief, you have anything?
No, and all that resolution says is that the elections, you guys are calling for an election, and that election will be held in all of the normal places that an election will be held when the county holds their next election, which will be in November for the presidential election. So that's basically all it says. So any place you could have voted before, you can still vote at.
Right. I thought up there was the school, but I could be wrong. Yeah, most people mail them in, but that's okay. We have nothing for public comment, but I'll go for public comment if since there's nothing on here. Anyone have any public comment?
I just had a question for Chief Smith. Chief Smith, where are we at as far as this year's budget?
So this year's budget, we are at, once all the bills are paid here coming up in June, we'll be right at about $100,000 surplus, roughly, kind of in that ballpark. So every year we just kind of keep adding a little bit more to it. So last year we were about 40,000 above in the black, and this year we'll be close to 100. So we just kind of keep trucking along.
Okay, thank you.
Sounds good. Future meetings? Anybody else? Anyone else have any public comment? No?
Is this the new norm?
I think Sue's up to the right for spotlight.
Was there a particular reason for this type of meeting this time rather than an in-person, or is this just going to be the
It
standard?
was, yeah, no, we had other obligations. We had meetings down in Prescott.
And the holiday being yesterday kind of threw things off too.
Yeah.
I'm teaching in paramedic school today, so we took a break while I'm on this meeting.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
But obviously it doesn't work very well, so I don't know if we'll continue this.
We'll have to have a dry run before we ever do this again, right?
Yeah.
I can help. I can help when needed.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We always in need of help. I think future meeting dates, and Chief will have to set that up for a budget meeting. I spoke with Bill Whittington this morning, and he also has some ideas about our future meetings, but we can set up a tentative. See, our board meeting will be on the 24th of June.
Yeah, correct. That would be the fourth Monday of next month.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay.
Yeah, so we can set that up as our tentative next meeting, and then we'll get together and post something for a budget meeting, probably down in Mayor, and then Bill had an idea on a special meeting, and we can post that also. Sounds good. I will adjourn the meeting at 12:24. Mr. Beck? Mr. Beck motioned, I seconded. Thank you.
We didn't get it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.